All right, we are back at the 2025 NRA annual meetings in Atlanta.
Yep.
I've got Dave O'Conner from Smith Wesson. He's their media relations guy. We've got 3 firearms on the table, and every one of them's exciting. I've got experience with all these. We've got a couple videos we're going to be able to show from out on the range, and we're going to be able to demonstrate just how cool these guns are.
Awesome.
So, Dave, what do we want to start with?
Yeah, we can start with our Spec Series V. So this is the 5th iteration of our Spec Series. And usually with this platform, we try to do something different, something we haven't done before as far as configurations. What's cool about this one is it's the first steel frame M&P we have. So that's a big change.
Okay, so the other ones that are the M&P, the 2.0 M's, those are metal, but that's not steel.
Right, aluminum, essentially.
Okay.
Yep. So this is going to be steel. And obviously with that, it's going to carry heavier weight, which helps, mitigate that felt recoil, essentially.
That's my next question, because folks that are watching, I'm just like you. I want to know why I want a heavier gun, because it seems like everybody's trying to build their gun, their last polymer gun, heavier.
Right. Yeah, and it's exactly that. It's to make the platform heavier, again, help mitigate that recoil that you're feeling, keep the gun flatter, and it's real smooth shooting. It's got a good balance to it. But folks, have been asking for a steel frame for years, and we're excited to finally do that and offer it.
So let me ask you a question. So on the top here, we've got a beautiful gun here, a beautiful gun. So we're trying to go heavier, but we've got cutouts here on the sides. Yep. We've got these cutouts in the front and the sides. Why not just leave all that steel, Dave?
Well, aesthetically, it makes it have a different look cool.
It's sexy.
Right? But relieving some weight on that slide just helps with the function. Obviously, it's optics ready as well. It comes with that standard core system that we have.
And it comes with all those plates.
All the plates, yep.
So you can mount anything we want on it. And then if you're going to put a red dot on it, we've already got suppressor height sights.
Suppressor height sights, out of the box, night sights, which is great. It's also compensated. So that's a threaded barrel. So it's threaded on. You can take that Strike Industries comp out if you want.
I noticed that because when we get to the video, we'll be able to talk about that. And we've got a video, and you can unscrew this and then thread it off. And if you don't want that on there, it even comes with a thread protector in there.
That's right.
So you can run it suppressed or not. There's so much to say about this gun, but can we go to the video, Michael, and let's watch this video for this gun, because the box, the way this gun is presented, when you purchase this gun, it is a Christmas present. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a heck of a kit, guys. There's even a cool defensive knife in here. I'd like to wear it as a neck knife. It's cool. So 4 magazines, 2 17s and 2 23s. You got to be kidding me. So then I'm like, okay, the compensator. Does it work? I don't know. I haven't shot it. But if I wanted to take it off, there's even a thread protector in here. You guys have everything in this box. All the back straps, sight plates for a variety of sights. But let's shoot it. I'm going to put the 23 in. That looks pretty cool. I dig it. And by the way, when I was loading the magazines, I could load them all by hand. The 23 round mags, I loaded it like it was nothing. Didn't even fight for that last one. Let's see what this trigger feels like. Go here. All right, then we'll try for some accuracy. Oh, I just knocked the dot off that thing. Okay, so does the comp work? Yeah. Shooting A-zones all day. I don't know if this is a competition gun or if this is an operator gun, but the entire package is cool. Did I mention that little medallion that comes with it? I know you guys are going to forget it while you're out there having fun. So if Corey's watching this, I want Corey to know that this is, what is this thing called again? It's the Spec Series. It's the M&P 2.0 metal Spec Series. I love that it's all metal. I love all the 2.0 stuff that's been out. I know Corey got on me about being blingy. This gun is not too blingy. I love the color. I love the compensator. I certainly love the accuracy. and I'm sure there's plenty left for you guys to still talk about at the show. See you later. Well, listen, they gave me an option. You know, which segments do you want to do while you're at the show? And they said I could do Smith & Wesson. I didn't know I was going to be here with you, and I didn't know it wasn't going to be Corey, because you never know when Corey's going to show up.
Yeah.
And I did make fun of the first Spec Series when it came out. I told him, I said, why you got to do all this blingy stuff? But, man, it is absolutely beautiful, and I love to tease Corey.
Yeah. Well, this was one of Corey's projects. I think he did a great job. Obviously, you got a little different aesthetic, too, with that blue PVD finish. You know, on the controls and the mag well and the barrel as well.
Fluted barrel, spiral
yep.
fluted barrel. And you said that the mag well is steel also.
Yep. So outside of the frame, the mag well and the optics plate is steel too. So you're coming in around 2.4, 2.3 pounds.
Well, this is a very cool gun. We covered a lot there. Is there anything else you want to add to this gun before? And we've got another pistol here,
we do.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do that one next.
Okay.
We're going to go.
To close this one out, I would just say it is part of that Spec Series kit, like you mentioned in the video. So it comes with the additional mags, comes with the hard carry case. You mentioned the knife and coin that come in there as well. So it's a great package, fine shooting firearm.
If you're a competitor, this is a competition gun. If you like pretty guns, this is for you. If you want something just to shoot at the range that's pleasant to shoot, that's pleasant. So, Benjamin, I'm going to move that to the back. And we're going to bring out something you guys have been doing. How long have you been doing lever guns now? Because I got a lot to say about these.
Yep. So it's been a few years. We originally launched the Model 1854 series in 2 calibers. So it was the 44 mag and the 45 Colt. And we had our standard model. So this, for 2 models, this is our stainless steel synthetic variant. And then we also have a walnut furniture variant as well.
For this caliber?
For this caliber as well, yep.
Okay, and this is for all you guys that are deer hunters out there, especially my Ohio people out there. This is the 4570, and I can tell you this is one of the most pleasant 4570s that I shot. I don't know what about it makes it the most pleasant, but I think it's just that it's bigger, it's longer, it's everything about it just feels really good.
Yeah, so the biggest difference between this and the pistol caliber rifles that we launched early on is you have an extended barrel here. So this is going to be roughly 20 inches versus the other ones that were 19. It's still threaded, so you can run it suppressed if you want. Which is a great option.
And we did. Folks, if you want to shoot the new 4570 subsonic rounds that are out there, your 45 cans, most of them are going to handle it. I know that there's one that you guys do that you said not to try it, but we tried it. We shot it. We shot many, many boxes of suppressed 4570 through it. And, man, it's fun and cool. It's so quiet. It just gives you that big old 400 grain oosh.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great option to have. I mean, the 4570 is a versatile caliber, between 300, 500 grains. You can pretty much hunt anywhere in North America, medium size or big game. But it's a great platform. Again, biggest changer for this is going to be the barrel. The receiver is obviously longer to accommodate the longer round there. It's a forged receiver. That pick rail is extended as well, just to accommodate the bigger length of the receiver. And then you got that recoil pad, and they're just real smooth shooting.
Well, I love that you can put a red dot on it for hunting, but I do like that you guys took the time and the effort to, and I don't know if you can see this, Benjamin, I'll pull it over, but we've got a ghost ring in the back.
Yep.
And these are these XS?
XS sights, yep. Ghost ring rear sight. You got that gold bead front sight, picks up the light real well.
The gold bead front sight is 100% necessary for my eyes to get that. And we turned the MGM spinners with this thing in 2 shots at 100 yards, and it was fantastic. We had so much fun. But the highlight for me in the 1894 series is the 45 long Colt. It is, to me, it's the quintessential caliber for the lever gun. I could not believe the accuracy I got out of that gun. I mean, I don't know if I told you this. The guys were there. We had the guys down from Smith & Wesson. The accuracy was unbelievable. My buddy Gibb said, oh, man, I want one of those. because
Yeah.
I was literally stacking them up with iron sights at 60 yards, just stacking them up.
Yeah, the 45 Colt, the 44 mag. We have 357 now across our Stealth Hunter and our traditional models.
And those Stealth Hunter 357s, they fired 38s flawlessly. So much fun, so incredibly accurate yet again. I mean, just amazing.
Yeah, we had a bunch of these in the field on a few hunts the past couple of years across the calibers, and man, they're accurate. You know, whether it's 50 yards or, you know, taking it out to 100. Yeah, we had a good time.
And the guns we had when they were sent down to us and we were shooting these are just run of the mill right off the production line. Ran flawless, no malfunctions. They fed semi-wad cutters even in 45 Colt, which is something you generally don't want to do in a lever gun because of that shelved bullet. They fed flawless. We had a bunch of Remington wheel gun ammo there, and it just ate it up, and it shot so great.
Yeah, and that was our goal with this series, was to kind of blend, you know, traditional craftsmanship of, you know, this tried and true platform with some modern enhancements, just to make it reliable and accurate.
Now this one doesn't have the removable magazine tube.
Nope, it's a fixed mag tube versus the early models that we have, again, in the pistol calibers. So it's a 6+1 capacity, 4570. You still have that large loop lever, that more modern look, flat face trigger, side loading gate. So a lot of the same features, bells and whistles from the other models, but some slight changes.
This is a dandy. I love it. I enjoyed shooting it. It is, again, one of the very few 4570s that I really enjoyed shooting. So we've got another one. Benjamin, I'm going to push this one to the back. We're going to bring out something new here. Now, I thought at first this was the Bodyguard, the new Bodyguard 2.0 when I walked up, but it is not. And it is a special gun that I have a lot of friends that are very interested in this gun. Here again, I was super impressed with this gun, but I think I want to go to the video, Michael, and we'll show the video, and then we'll cover everything that I screwed up or missed in the video, because after all, I don't work for Smith & Wesson. I'm just a guy that shoots guns. Woo. Okay, so Smith & Wesson, the CSX E-Series Enhanced. Almost caught that. I looked like a cool guy for a minute. So I had to shoot that gun because I know that we'd only got so much time, guys, but the CSXE red dot cut, very cool. It's got the clear sight cut on the front for when you're doing your loaded chamber checks. It's not going to blacken your dot. Enhanced trigger, the trigger's good. Obviously, accuracy is good, and we're just shooting practice ammo out here, guys. You guys are killing it. But here's something I noticed that was cool. This is also enhanced. With this little tool, I stick this in here, and then I can push this button on the bottom. Look at that. That's funny. I saw it in the box, and I was like, what the heck is this? So then I can put the regular grip panel back on. I got to push that up into place. And it takes just a little bit of pressure to get it over that detent. So now I'm back to my 10, or is this a 10? This is a 12. 12 round mag, flush fit, nice for carry if you like that single option or single action carry option. So then you got your 15 and your 17, and they have sleeves so you can use them. But I kind of like this because I can put the 15 in it flush. I could change that out and put the 17 in it because it comes with all the parts. And I know you guys got this stuff on the table out there, but Smith & Wesson, you guys are being innovative. You're killing it. Accuracy is great. I'm telling you, the trigger's good enough to shoot like that. I bet I could shoot faster and not go much beyond that. Back to you guys. All right, again, back to myself here. We're passing it back. So what you couldn't see in either one of these videos is that I actually took a little tiny shoot and see paster that was about, an inch and a half, and I just stuck it on the target because, let's see if give me an aiming point. Let's see if I can. Yep. The first shot with that gun, I blew the paster off the target.
Dialed in.
And that's a tiny little carry gun.
It is, yeah.
So we don't have all the accessories that I showed on the video.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're limited with the show samples here, but you did a great job covering a lot of that, and I can touch on most of it.
Please do.
Yeah, so this is one of our latest releases. This is the CSX E-Series. So
E stands for enhanced.
Enhanced, correct. Yep. So this is the second iteration of the CSX platform. A few years back, we released the CSX hammer-fired, single-action, aluminum frame, double-stack 9mm. So, and it's a micro compact or compact frame. When we first released it, we got feedback around the features of it. And with this next iteration, we incorporated those.
What did people want?
So, biggest change with this is going to be the trigger. So the geometry of the trigger has changed. It's more of a linear pull.
Okay. So it's almost 1911-ish.
1911-esque is what we say. Obviously, aesthetically, it kind of has that look. So we updated the trigger. That's a new CSX E-Series trigger. Real crisp brake and reset. It's optics cut now, which is great. So it's an RMSC footprint. And all you do is take that plate off, and you actually eliminate the rear sight when you go to do that, obviously, because it's such a small, there's such small real estate on that slide.
There's not a lot of real estate there,
right?
Yeah.
So, and we have two variants. It's a 3.1-inch barrel, which this is, and then we have a 3.6-inch as well.
Oh, really?
Yep. So we have those two options. We have compliant models as well for those folks in those states.
Interchangeable back straps.
Interchangeable back straps, and another major change with this is going to be the grip module. So, like you mentioned in the video, it comes with a 12-round magazine, a 15-round, and a 17-round magazine.
And it has all the fillers to make it.
So we have spacers on those magazines like the original series, but we actually modified those as well. So those are tighter fitting, so they don't slide as much. Right. And with the grip module, what you can do is you take the back strap off. You mentioned there's that little tool, right? So you just punch the back strap off. And you insert the grip module, and it has a built-in extension at the bottom. So it extends that grip from a compact or a micro compact to more of a medium-sized compact.
And it makes it
frame.
a flush fit 15.
Right, so you eliminate those spacers. Yep, you eliminate those spacers and you go flush fit. Helps you, release that magazine a little bit easier if you have big hands, and you want to use that grip extension. You can release those mags a little bit easier.
And it's a single action. It is a hammer-fired gun, single action. I loved everything about it. I like that it is a single action with a safety on it that works. I don't have to work really hard to get that safety. It's very intuitive.
Yep, so you got that thumb safety on there. The platform is ambidextrous, so if you're a lefty, you got that ambi safety as well as slide release. You can reverse that magazine release as well. So righty-lefty, the platform can accommodate that. But yeah, it's a real great upgrade from the original series.
It's a big package. It comes with a lot of stuff. And I'll tell you folks out there, listen, if you don't want to take my word for it, you can go to your local gun range and you can get one and rent one and give it a try. But when you rent it, know that there are all these options, because with the Spec Series V, you can get interchangeable back straps. You can get the interchangeable magazines and back straps for this, the grip extension. Get out there, try these guns. Determine how accurate they are, how great the triggers are, how they feel for you, and I think you'll be sold just like I am. Thanks, Dave, for bringing these down. I hope you guys learned something here today. I certainly know I learned something. We'll be back with you from the Atlanta NRA Annual Meetings 2025.
For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can also watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.